Hi and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, we are Global Nomads and I'm Helen.
I'm James.
And in 2024, we sold everything we owned to travel the world full time.
So this is episode 1 of a 5-part series where we travel from Rome on a cruise ship, and we travel via Emirates first class to get to Dubai, and we stay at the Grand Hyatt Dubai for 24 nights. We do the whole trip on credit card points, and this is the first leg of our 5-week journey.
Good morning from Odyssey of the Seas. Today we are Sunday, November the 3rd, and today we're going to be leaving the ship. We've just done a 12-day cruise around the Greek islands, and we are going to be heading to Rome airport very shortly once we manage to get off the ship, and we're going to be heading to Dubai, which is where we should have gone on our original cruise that was booked, but that's a whole other story. So now we're going to be flying, and we're going to try and take you along for the travel day. We are going to be going with Emirates in first class. Yay! We managed to snag an award ticket, so very excited to be going first class again. So we'll try and take you along for as much as we can. So we made it off the ship, and now James has gone in search of our luggage. I have the 2 carry-ons. I get the easy part, I get to wait here, and hopefully he can find our 3 big cases. Here he is, he's found them. All our worldly belongings, which hopefully we're going to leave in a storage unit in Dubai. But we're set. Haha! Our original cruise was set to go from Rome to Dubai through the Suez Canal. It was kind of a real dream trip. Unfortunately, due to the ongoing unrest, that was cancelled, and we decided to take the Greek cruise instead. So this morning we are leaving Civitavecchia and headed to the airport. We'd already arranged a car service to take us from the port to the airport, and our driver was there waiting for us, even though we were off the ship really early. And it was about a 50-minute to an hour's drive to get from the port to the airport. After we checked in, we then headed to the gate. Just a heads up, if you're going to the Emirates Lounge in Rome Airport, it's actually the furthest gate away from check-in, and probably a good 7 to 10 minute walk. Well, welcome to the Emirates First and Business Class Lounge here in Rome at Fiumicino Airport. We just made it here a little while ago. Checked in. We did have to wait a little while to check in because we were super early from getting off the ship. I'm on my 3rd glass of champagne now, so it can't all be bad. We do have some nice range of food and drink here, which we'll show you in just a little while, and we do have some really great views of the runway too. So if you are a little bit of an aviation nerd like I am, and I just watched our plane land because I was tracking it on flight radar, and we do have a couple of planes in front of us. Let me show you out the window. And one of the really nice things about this lounge is that we actually get to board from the lounge onto the plane as well. So we don't have to go down to the gate area or anything. There's like a private entrance here, just like there is in Dubai, which is really nice. For a third party, third lounge that is in a remote airport, i.e. not in Dubai, it's actually a really nice lounge. We did go in the one in Cairo a couple of years ago, and this far exceeds that. So I'm gonna enjoy my champagne and grab some lunch. Cheers, and we'll see you on board. So we'll give you a really quick look around the lounge. As you can see, at the moment it's empty because we were the first people there because we got there so early, but plenty of seating options. You can take a look over the runway. There was dining seating options or relaxing seating options, a full bar, and plenty of options to eat, as well as some nice bathrooms with showers. And here she is, our Emirates A380 coming into land. And as soon as she was down on the ground, it didn't take long for them to have her cleaned and we were able to board. I'm having a non-stop down moment. I've got a scented hot towel and it smells amazing. The Emirates first class seat is a suite, so there are doors that close, but they don't go to the ceiling, but it does give you a really nice feeling of privacy. It's really big, you've got plenty of leg room. The seat does go down into a lie flat bed. They did give us bedding and things to be able to do that, but we didn't do that on this because it was only a 4-hour flight. And we also got an amenity kit, which we're going to show you a bit later on. We didn't go to the bar on this occasion. The A380 does have the onboard bar, but we have done that before. The first class cabin on the A380 is a little bit bigger than the 777 too. So there's more seats in here. I think it's 14 as opposed to 8. But we do have the onboard shower, which is coming up. And as promised, here's a quick look at the Bulgari amenity kits. There is a men's and a women's version. They are slightly different and we'll show you what they include. But basically all the kind of usual stuff, face moisturizer, hand lotion, lip balm, all that other good stuff. The ladies does have a really nice gold mirror in too. But lots of stuff in here that's reusable, and the bags are really nice too to be able to reuse. When you fly with Emirates in first class, they also provide you with a pajama suit. We found this to be on whatever length of flight we've had, not just an overnight flight, and also a separate bag with an eye mask and slippers in. And then to take all your goodies home, because you've got your amenity kit, your pajamas, your slippers, they're also going to give you a tote bag, which is nice to reuse afterwards. It's like a kind of jute or canvas. We have reused them afterwards for the beach and stuff as well. But yeah, nice souvenir to have to take home. Hello everyone, I am on an Emirates A380 and I'm about to have the infamous shower on a plane. Stay tuned. So of course I came in right just as the fasten seatbelt sign came on, but they told me it's okay, fasten seatbelt sign on. So let's hope I don't end up in the ceiling. And here's the shower. So I head in. Here's the adjustments. So there's a temperature adjustment up here, and here's the head, and this tells you how long you've got left. So you get 5 minutes of water. So there's the green, and then once it goes down to the red, you know you're running out of water. And then there's a little button here to stop and start it, so you can start it and then kind of lather up and then carry on. And then over here, she told me there's other buttons here about I can call for them if I get stuck, and this means I should go back to my seat, and then this is a emergency call button. There's plenty of room in here actually. There's a little seat as well, and plenty of headroom. So we're going to try this, showering at 35,000 feet. Okay, so here we are 5 minutes later, and I took my shower and it was amazing. Hot water, stopped and started it as I needed. I feel so much fresher now for when we land. And in here, I'm just going to turn, I can't turn the camera around, but in here there is actually a map that you can see. Let me see if I can show you. So the map is up here. And I was just checking, we're actually over about Baghdad, and we're at 41,000 feet. So I did not take a shower at 35,000 feet. I took a shower at 41,000 feet. This is pretty cool. First time I've ever taken a shower on a plane, and it was awesome, I have to say. We will be landing at about midnight local time, so it was really nice to have a shower. We're going to be landing in about an hour, and I didn't want to tie the bathroom up for everybody wanting to come in here and freshen up before we land. So it was really nice to have a shower. When we land, like I said, it's going to be midnight. By the time we get to the hotel, it's going to be like 1 a.m. And so It'll be really nice to be fresh and get straight into bed. So very happy. It's been an awesome flight so far.
So we arrived into Dubai about midnight. We jumped in a car. It took us about 15 minutes to get to the Grand Hyatt. And this is the following morning where we're going to show you around.
Welcome to the Grand Hyatt in Dubai Creek. Come on in. So we are here today in an ambassador suite. We did actually use points for this stay. We're going to be here about 3.5 weeks, and we did book the regular king room, and we used an award upgrade to book a suite, which, without getting into all the ins and outs of the Hyatt program, you can use a suite upgrade and it gets you 7 nights in a suite, and then they have actually honoured it for the whole stay, so that's awesome. So as you come in, you can see you've got this kind of really big entrance area, door behind me, and then straight ahead you've got bathroom number 1. So in here we've got just a sink, and then around the corner there's going to be the loo and a bidet. It's all very nice. The hotel has been renovated fairly recently, and you can tell that from the furnishings, it's a little bit more updated. Coming in here, we've got closet number 1. Now the hotel is kind of in sort of curved shapes that are joined together. So the building, the rooms on this side of the building are wider here at the back end and narrower here at the entrance. The rooms on the other side are reversed, so they're wider at the entrance and then narrower at the window end. And what that means is, where we've only got 1 closet here, on the ones on the other side there's like 3 closets. So you lose a little bit of closet space here, but it's wider in the actual living area. We've got a huge full-length mirror here too. And then coming into the living area, I'll start up over here. We've got this kind of buffet unit, nice marble top, solid countertop. We've got a coffee maker, we've got a kettle, we've got tea and coffee things. The 2 end cupboards are empty, but there's tons of room in here for storage if you wanted to get your snacks and things and keep in there. They do give you 6 bottles of water a day. We actually asked for more, so we've got, I think, 12 here, giving us a lot of water. Then in the top drawer here, we've got all our tea and coffee pots, some glasses, tumblers, and a really cool bottle opener. And I'd be inclined to steal this if I was that way inclined, which I'm not, but I like that it's branded. And then underneath, we've got the minibar. So that's actually a cooler drawer. I've got my medication in there, but that's a cooler drawer for the minibar. That's it for this side. You're probably wondering what this weird fridge behind me is. So we actually asked for an extra fridge, and they said, do you want a big fridge? And we're like, yeah, okay then, because we're here for 3 weeks, it means we can go and buy extra drinks, snacks, all that kind of stuff, and then we'll have somewhere to put it. So it does look a little bit like it's been used a lot, but that doesn't matter. It's not the prettiest, but it will be functional. There's even a freezer on the top as well, so that's cool. So we have got an extra fridge. This is not normally here. Coming around behind, you've got the dining area. Again, solid surface table, which is really nice. We are globalist, so they left us a couple of things. We've got a nice fruit tray, some I think they're chocolates, and then there's a bottle of wine. very nice. 4 seats, again, like I said, solid surface countertop. So nice to have a table to either sit at or work at, whichever. And then we've got this huge living area. I'll stand here, you get excited how big this is. It's absolutely huge. The world's longest couch, it feels like. I think you could probably fit 6 people along that couch. In fact, when I sat at one end and James sat at the other, it's like we need to kind of shout at each other. Then we've got a couple of chairs and a couple of footstools too, so you can seat a ton of people in here if you need to. I'm actually going to move one of the footstools, I think, to make like a footstool in front of the sofa. On this side of the building, we do have a view of Dubai Creek, and we can see in the distance the airport. It's a long way away. And we're looking out onto their resort pool and the water park that they're building. I will say this hotel does seem really pretty kid friendly, if that's the kind of thing you're looking for. If you want to come for some sunshine in Dubai, then you've got kids, and I guess once this water park is finished, even more so. But there was a lot of kids here this morning, but we are here at the tail end of Diwali too, so I don't know how many people are here on vacation for that. So there we go, huge windows, huge living area, tons of light. They've obviously got these black curtains because it's blazing hot and glaring sun, but very nice. And if you look carefully, you can actually see here the sort of sandwich shape of the room. So you can definitely see on this wall how it's wider at this end and sort of narrows towards here. So in this door is the bedroom and bathroom. So we'll go into the bathroom and closet area first. So this is like a walk-in closet. We've got a pocket door, so we can close that off. Light comes on automatically. We've got a torch in case the power goes out, I guess. And then we've got this kind of closet area, walk-in closet area, which is great. I love to be able to throw everything in here and not be able to see it. And we've got the safe. Excuse me. And then coming into the bathroom, again, a huge bathroom. Double vanity, which I really like. Separate soaking tub. Separate loo, separate shower, and tons of room, absolutely tons of room. I'll definitely be making use of the bath. Nice lighting too. I know that these lights do go up and down as well, so you can turn some of them down if you want a little bit less light when you're in the bath, or for a night light. Got a makeup mirror that lights up as well. I know ladies, you know that's important. We had a ton of amenities in here. The usual stuff: cotton buds, cotton pads, shower cap, and quite a nice raising kit actually. A shaver kit, and a couple of toothbrushes if you need them, if you've forgotten any of them. I needed a sewing kit as well, and I actually asked the hotel and they gave me one of those too because that wasn't in there, but they do have them. So if in doubt, ask. So super nice bathroom, everything smells nice. Like I said, fairly recently updated. The shower has an absolutely gigantic shower head. Is that not a gigantic shower head? That has to be like a dinner plate and a half big. It's huge, which is nice. There's also a handheld one in there as well, which I also like to have. So overall, really nice bathroom. Like I said, nice to have a separate area to throw your stuff and shut the door and you can't see it. And then we've got this really nice, generously sized bedroom. I do like this detail here. It's the wall into the bathroom, but it's like a sort of golden mirror with the leaf pattern in. Obviously very reminiscent, we're in the desert, so that's very nice. Nice touch. King size bed, and it is a full true king size. It's huge. And it was comfortable. Really nice quality linens and duvet too. Nice footstool at the end of the bed. TV number 2. I don't know if you saw the TV in the other room, but there is obviously a TV in there too. So we've got 2 big, good sized TVs. And then either a desk area, makeup area, there's a hairdryer in here as well, so you can sit here and dry your hair. And then we've got another sitting area. It's a nice big couch again, table, nice bedside cabinets with lots of outlets at the side, USB-C, USB-A. The plugs here, electrics in Dubai are actually the same as the UK. So it's 240 volts and a 3-pin plug, the same as the UK is. Good sized countertop on the top and a drawer, so it's actually useful to put stuff in, which I always like as well. Again, I like to have stuff put away and out of sight. Nice big sitting area. Again, another huge window. Like I said, the black curtains because it's super hot blazing sun. And just like the room next door, a view out onto the pool. So as I said, this is an ambassador suite. So this isn't the top suite, there is another suite bigger than this. But this is an ambassador suite and we're here at the Dubai Grand Hyatt in Dubai Creek. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you.
So as we've said, we're here for 24 nights on point. So we're going to take you for a quick look around the hotel. It's quite a large hotel. It was built in 2003. And at the time when it was built, it was one of the largest hotels, if not the largest hotel in Dubai. That's not the case anymore. It has about 710 rooms. It has 13 restaurants. And it has this amazing atrium, which for anyone who's ever been to Orlando, it's very similar to the Gaylord Palms, which is near Disney World. So it's got these bottoms of boats that are sitting on top of the roof, and it has this tropical garden. The majority of the meals that we had were in a place called the Collective, where they even saved a little table for us. And above the Collective was the Executive Lounge, which, as we're globalists, we should have had access to, but it was under renovation. So for the 24 nights we were there, we basically had all our meals in the Collective, really a half-board basis, including alcohol, and because we're globalists, it didn't cost us a penny. So as you exit out the back of the hotel, you can see the hotel is very curved, which Helen referred to on the previous video with the windows. So you're in the pool area now, and there is a pool bar and a very strange thing, a peacock cage. I didn't quite get that, but there's quite a large cage full of peacocks and various other birds. Outside of the pool area, they're actually building a brand new water park, which you can see from our room, and the thing is going to be huge. The Grand Hyatt sits on 37 acres, so it's quite a large property for Dubai. I think it's one of the largest by acreage properties in Dubai. But that is going to be a very large water park, but when we were there it was still under construction. I'm sure once it's built it's going to be great, especially if you've got families and children. To the right of the hotel is the convention centre. And so it's quite a large convention centre, and it also has a residence block as well. When travelling around Dubai, traffic, especially after 4 p.m. at night to 9 p.m, can be a bit crazy, and if you do use Uber, then the prices do escalate as they go up. So whatever price you agree on with Uber then increases depending upon traffic and times. We used a car service that the hotel provided, which ended up the majority of the time being more affordable than Uber. There is a monorail system that's set up, but the actual stop is a bit of a distance away from the hotel. So it's not really convenient for this hotel. However, it's very convenient for the airport.
So to recap our stay at the Hyatt, overall we were really happy there. Obviously we got a nice upgrade because of our globalist status. They were very accommodating. The room servicing was always really efficient. Literally, we would go to breakfast and our room would be serviced.
Anytime.
And we'd go to dinner and the room would be serviced. We never had to call them back. We never saw them. Anything extra we asked for, pillows, towels, whatever, was always brought to us. We never had any issues with that. They also were really accommodating in giving us that extra fridge, so we could keep extra things in there too.
Always plenty of water.
Yeah, we had plenty of water. They replaced that as much as we wanted, and we drink a lot of water. The staff in the restaurant, we've already mentioned, they basically reserved a table for us in the corner, so we were kind of out of the way because it did get quite busy in there and quite noisy. So they gave us a table in a corner that they kept for us, and basically would get us anything we wanted. Obviously we were there so long, they would usually remember what we liked, and they'd always bring me a gin and tonic. And one morning, one of the very nice guys there asked us if we tried Turkish tea, and we were like, yeah, a long time ago when we went there on honeymoon. And he offered to make us some and brought us some Turkish tea. They were all very happy to chat with us. It is a big hotel, so it can feel a little bit impersonal, but you know, especially in the restaurant, they always remembered us by name.
Because of the size, that was pretty impressive.
It was pretty impressive. So overall, a really solid stay at the Hyatt, and I think we would recommend it. The only issue I would say is there was quite a lot of kids. It's just the way it is. We were there at kind of peak time now. November is really getting into peak season in Dubai because the weather's nice. But there was a lot of kids, and I think that's only going to increase with the water park being built. They're obviously aiming at families more now and kids, despite the convention centre being on the side. Nothing against kids, just I don't.
It's a consideration if that's your thing
that's
or not your thing.
I don't especially want to be around a whole lot of kids, but if that doesn't bother you, cool.
Go there. So both parts of this trip were booked on points. The Emirates flight was 252,000 points, which we transferred from our Chase Sapphire Reserve card, and it cost $942.88 in taxes. The equivalent cost, if we'd have paid for this flight, would have been $9,300. The Grand Hyatt Dubai came to 411,000 points, plus we had a suite upgrade certificate, and the total cost, if we'd have paid for that, was $11,204.60, and that's with free breakfast and free dinner and free drinks.
So a nice saving overall. I think most people probably wouldn't go and pay for a hotel for 20 whatever nights it was, but you know, we were in the position we could, and actually I did look at Airbnbs and other rentals in Dubai too, and prices, like everywhere in the world, prices have gone up quite significantly, and most of the places that I was looking at in the nicer areas like Marina or near the Dubai Mall were around $4,000 to $5,000 a month. So it was still pretty pricey if we'd done an Airbnb, and then of course we still would have had to pay for food and everything else too. So you know, essentially we paid nothing for food, as well as accommodation. So it was a great result.
That's why we point hack.
So thanks for watching episode 1. I hope you enjoyed the travel day there and a look around the Grand Hyatt in Dubai Creek. And if you join us next time for episode 2, we'll be taking a closer look around Dubai, enjoying some afternoon teas and visiting the Museum of the Future. So like, subscribe and come back and join us next time.
See you next time.